Namaste students. As you all know, we are doing the chapter rational numbers. And in rational numbers, we have already discussed about the basic things like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So in today's video, we will see the next topic, representation of rational numbers as decimal. So we will understand this thing with the help of an example. I am taking first example where I have to convert 13 upon 5 as a decimal number. So there are two methods to convert any rational number as a decimal form. So first method is long division method, where basically you have to divide the numerator by the denominator. So here numerator is 13 and denominator is 5. So we will divide 13 by 5. 5 twos are 10, the remainder we will get 3. Now 3 is not divisible by 5. So here we will take help of decimal. After decimal we can take 0. So it will become 30 here and 5 6 is 30. So decimal representation of 13 upon 5 is 2.6. This is the first method. Now have a look at the second method. Same example I am taking 13 upon 5. In this method I will try to convert, or I will try to make the denominator 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. Whatever is near and whatever is possible among all these. So 5 I am having. I can easily make it 10. I just have to multiply it by 2. But the rule of math says if you are multiplying the denominator, then you have to multiply the numerator also to get the same value. So 13 multiplied by 2, it will become 26. 5 multiplied by 2, it will become 10. Now count the zeros in the denominator. We are having only 1 0. So first of all write the numerator as it is. Now because there is 1 0 in the denominator, count the digits from the back. 1 digit 1 0, put the decimal here. So by this method also we will get 2.6 is as decimal form of 13 upon 5. Let us see one more example based on the same topic. Here the rational number is 15 upon 4. By first method, that method is long division method. So 15 numerator. Stop. 15 numerator and 4 denominator. Now 4 3s is 12. Remainder you will get 3. So 3 is not divisible by 4. Take the help of decimal. So it will become 30. Decimal here also. 4 7s are 28. So remainder you will get 2 here. One more 0 you can take. It will become 20. And 4 5s is 20. So decimal representation is 3.75 of rational number 15 upon 4. Same thing. Say with second method here, but we will try to make it 10, 100, 1000 or in this form. Now see, 10 will not lie on the table of 4. So this we can't make 100. Yes, we can make it 100 by multiplying by 25. So as I told you, both the things numerator as well as denominator. So when you will multiply 15 into 25, you will get 375. And when you will multiply 25 by 4, you will get 100. Same thing again. 375 as it is. Count the zeros. There are 2 zeros in the denominator. Now count the digits from the back, 1 and 2. And put the decimal here. So decimal form of 15 upon 4 is here also 3.75. Now see, we are getting a complete result after the division. Here also it is completely divisible. In last example also it was completely divisible. When the numbers or numerator is completely divisible after taking the decimal, this kind of decimal expansion is known as terminating decimal expansion. I repeat, whenever numerator is completely divisible by the denominator after taking decimal, then that kind of decimal expansion is known as terminating decimal expansion. We will discuss about types of decimal expansions. So basically there are two types of decimal expansion. First one is terminating decimal expansion. That thing already we have discussed in last video. And second one is non-terminating decimal expansion. Now, what is the difference between these two? Terminating decimal expansion, as we have discussed in last video, when the numerator is completely divisible by the denominator after using decimal or after taking decimal, that kind of decimal expansion is terminating decimal expansion. Now in this video we will see the example based on non-terminating decimal expansion. Means when the numerator is not completely divisible by the denominator. So let us see. I am taking the example 1 upon 3. So see, first method, that is long division, divide the numerator by the denominator. So you are not able to divide 1 by 3. So in the starting only you have to take the help of decimal. It will become 10 here. 3 3s are 9. Remainder again it will become 1. You will take 0. It will become 10. Again 3 3s are 9. Again remainder 1. Again 10. Means it will continue. It will not end anywhere. So these kinds of decimal expansion where we are not able to get the result or where we are not able to divide the numerator by the denominator completely after using decimal also, that kind of decimal expansions are known as non-terminating decimal expansions. Namaste students. I hope you all are clear about terminating decimal expansion and non-terminating decimal expansion. In last video we talked about if we are having any rational number, how to check whether it is terminating or non-terminating with the help of long division. If the numerator is completely divisible by denominator after taking decimal, then it is terminating decimal expansion. If the numerator is not completely divisible, then it is non-terminating decimal expansion. We have seen examples also based on that. So today we will see how to check terminating or non-terminating without actual division. Means without dividing, we have to check whether the decimal number is terminating or non-terminating. Let us see this thing with the help of an example. For example, I am having 5 upon 12 and without division I have to tell that its decimal expansion will terminate or non-terminate. How to check that? In these kind of questions, we will take out the denominator and make the factors of that. Like denominator is 12 here, so I will make factors of 12 on 2, 6, 2, 3, 3, 1. Basically, for terminating the decimal expansion, factors should be only and only in the terms of 2 and 5. Only and only in the terms of 2 and 5 for terminating decimal expansion. If there is any other number except 2 and 5, then it is non-terminating decimal expansion. Like here we are having 12 factors, we got 2 multiplied by 2 and 3. So 3 is extra here. So it is non-terminating decimal expansion. Let us see one more example. I am taking 83 upon 25 here. So denominator is 25. Make the factors of it. So you will get 5 into 5. So we are having only 5. This is a condition of terminating. So its decimal expansion we will get terminating. One more example. 59 upon 50. Make the factors of 50. Factors of 50 you will get 2 into 5 into 5. Factors are only in the terms of 5 and 2. So which kind of decimal expansion it is? Terminating. Because I told you, if factors are in the terms of 2, only 2, then also terminating. If only 5, then also terminating. If 5 and 2 both are there, then also terminating. But if any other number is there with 2 and 5, then it is non-terminating decimal expansion.